Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Saturday, March 29th. We got a full day of sports. MLB is already underway. We do have several NBA games as well. Quick recap of Flex Friday. Luckily, it was a protected play. We took a long shot with a six-man. The two college basketball plays that I had was a dud. Big reason why they lost. Both players did not play to usual capabilities, which big reason why they are eliminated now. But we move on. It was a protected play. First one I'll be going with for NBA. I'm going to go right back to him, Justin Edwards. We all know Philadelphia is decimated with injuries. It's all going to be up to Justin Edwards. I believe Quentin Grimes could be in play, but I believe he is out for this game. Actually, he is in this game. But I'm going to be taking Justin Edwards since he's been the hot hand. Quentin Grimes is also in play, but I'm going to go with Edwards. DG Fantasy has him going over as well, and I'm going to be taking his fantasy score, but everything pretty much is in play, especially his points. But I'm going to be taking his fantasy score. You can also take Quentin Grimes. Next one I'm going to go with is Devin Vassell. Matchup is there going against Boston. Obviously, they're going to need him to score. I'll be taking him. Stephon Castle is also in play, but I just like Devin Vassell since he is the number one option for San Antonio with Wemby out. So I'll be taking Vassell. Points. Next up is going to be Alex Sarr, and he's been a mini wagon the past week and a half. Points and rebounds is in play. Not sure if his fantasy score is posted yet. He does have block and steal potential, especially blocks. The only problem with him for his fantasy score, he does have high turnovers. So I might pivot to his rebounds Gabi at 5.5. I'm projected to get about 6 or 7 in this one against Brooklyn. He could go off and get a double-double. You can also target his points and rebounds. That's also in play. Next one, you got two options. You can take Josh Giddey. He's been a wagon for 3 weeks straight. Or you can take Kobe White, who's also been a wagon for the past 2 weeks. As you can see, his points is a popular play. Rightfully so. As you can see, past 2 weeks, he's got well over 20 points. The matchup is there against Dallas, too, to go over. I know Anthony Davis is back, but I still don't think he's 100%. I still think Kobe White and Josh Giddey do their thing. So you can target Kobe White's points. And then Josh Giddey, I think everything's in play. PRA, RA, points and rebounds, points and assists, even his fantasy score at 47.5, even though I think it's a little bit tad too high. But going against Dallas, I think he can go over pretty easily, even with Anthony Davis back, given that he is not 100% yet. But Josh Giddey, see where his RA is at. Yeah, they don't even have his rebounds and assists, which is probably my top play for him. PrizePicks does not have him. Check if you can get him on other platforms. But Josh Giddey, you got to have him in there. I think for right now on PrizePicks, I will be taking. They don't even have a Gabi PRA. They do not have a Gabi PRA, unfortunately. So I might just pivot to his points. His regular line for PRA is not so bad either. But those are the props I like for NBA today. Let's head on over to MLB so you guys can mix and match from there. MLB, let's head on over to pitcher strikeouts. First one that pops up will be Zach Littell. Did they actually bumped? They actually took his regular line off, which was at 4.5. They made it into a Gabi. Yep, they sure did. So I'm going to go with Osvaldo Bido from the Oakland A's. And he is at 5 strikeouts. I'm going to be taking the under. Need 6 to beat us. I don't think he gets there. Even though Seattle is a high prone strikeout team, I want to be taking the under. Next up is going to be Roki Sasaki. And I want to take his strikeouts over. Not sure if they posted it yet on PrizePicks yet. I've been waiting for that line to to be posted. So he is at 5 strikeouts. I'm taking the over. I'm taking a shot. I know his debut, he only went 3 innings. He had 3 strikeouts. Making his home debut, Yamamoto just struck out 10. Dodgers are 4-0. Playing at Dodger Stadium, first home game for him. I think the Dodger fans will have his back. And he's going to come out with over 100 miles per hour stuff and strike out 6 Tigers. I'll be taking the over, and I think he pitches deeper into the game. I expect him to pitch 5 innings. He should lower his walks, which is a big reason why he only pitched 3 innings in his debut. He had 5 walks. I think he fixes those issues. And I'll be taking the more on him. I was hoping his fantasy score will be posted, since I do have him projected to get a win as well, going 5 innings. Next one is Spencer Schellenbach, second-year starter for the Braves. Strikeouts is enticing, but going against the Padres have been tough this season. First 2 games, they beat the Braves. They're actually 2-0. For Spencer, I am going to be taking his fantasy score. DG Fantasy has him at a 54.6% hit rate to go over. So 27.5. You can also target his strikeouts at 4. I think he pushes at 4. Or you can take his pitching outs. It's got bumped to 17. He needs 6 solid innings. I don't think he gets there. I think he pitches 5 and 1/3. But they're solid. Asking 6 full innings from him against the Padres. I'll be taking the under on his pitching outs, or you can take over his pitching fantasy score. I still think he's going to have a solid game. I just don't think he pitched 6 full innings. So I'll probably take that over the fantasy score. And that pretty much rounds up my top picks for MLB. As far as hitters, Shohei is in play. Obviously, he only went 1 for 4 last night. I expect him to get multiple hits in this one, especially against Reese Olson, which the Dodgers should tag. You can also target Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, any of those guys. But I think Freeman or Ohtani will probably be my top pick for that. So you can see he's already a popular play on the popular tab. Most likely I'll take his fantasy score. He does have steal and walk potential. Obviously, he can hit the ball anytime he wants. Juan Soto, 1.5. Solid against Houston. Going against Spencer Arrighetti, he is a strikeout pitcher, but he is his second year. He's still fairly new. Juan Soto usually gives fits to new pitchers or fairly second-year pitchers. Luzardo's in play as well, 5 strikeouts. I think he pushes at 5. And Eli De La Cruz will probably be my top hitter fantasy score. If you can get him at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, he can always steal a bag once he gets on base, which helps his fantasy score. And that rounds up my top picks for both sports. We'll have a couple, maybe 2 slips of college basketball on my cord, along with additional slips across all platforms. I will try to post a video for KBO. I do have a Discord. I do post all my plays there. I can't make a video for every sport every single day. It's tough, especially since I do work a 9 to 5. If you're interested in the Discord, we're holding a 50% discount. Only $10 for a month. I mean, that's basically a coffee. 50%, use the link description below. Use code MOB is back for a 50% off till Tuesday. Other than that, enjoy your weekend and let's cash today.